section. I know what you can
do digital marketing without talking about content. And
okay.
photography is a medium of creating content, and pictures are very important when you're talking about content. So I actually metamorphosed right into having digital marketing as a vehicle to actually amplify the use of my photography. So obviously my photography skills, my cinematography skills have played a very huge role in helping me become, a better digital marketer in terms of communications. Maybe more on that later, but I think that should suffice for now.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, what we want to do now is that because of our time, after this session, we still have three test sessions. We have one coming up at 2 p.m., then another one at 6 p.m., then the last session of the day is at 8 p.m. So I'm going to stay behind the scene. So while you take us the business of the day, digital marketing masterclass. So I'm behind the scene, yes, sir.
Okay, so you didn't tell me how many minutes do I have?
Actually, a minimum of 30 minutes, maximum of 1 hour, 30
I
minutes.
see. So maybe I'll just try not to exhaust the 30 minutes actually, so that I can take more questions because I believe that the audience would have some questions, and the question in
Wait,
some cases are
wait,
actually more important
is
than
minimum of 30 minutes, maximum of 1 hour, 30 minutes. That
okay,
is maximum
minimum
of
of
90.
30 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I'll work with my presentation.
Okay.
I'll work with 30 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Okay, great. So we want to discuss digital marketing today, right, guys? And a couple of things ahead of us, right? I think we have three key agenda, right, to talk about the opportunities, right, that exist, that are available. Okay, so the opportunities, right, um, the requirements, right, and the tools. Okay, so the tools to practice digital marketing. Okay, so I'm going to be speaking specifically in this direction. So let's talk about the opportunities because I think that is what that will excite a lot of people, and it will also help them to see the beauty in digital marketing. Okay, so first, I would itemize this right, but in no particular order. Now, when you look at what digital marketing does, it's actually a tool to get your message out there. Something that is very, very critical in today's world. Today's world is very noisy, right? The customers are very, if permit me to use the word, over engaged, right? And there is a lot of noise everywhere. And for you as an entrepreneur, a business, an author, a coach, an NGO, an organization, whatever you have, right? You actually have a message. For you to pass this message across, it is important that you use, communication tools to send your message to the market. Okay, to send your message to the audience. Now, there are lots of communication tools. You can use billboard, you can use radio, you can use, television, you can use different.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm sorry. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm happy to be here. If you are on, let me hear from you. If you are with me, let me hear from you. Thank you for joining me. Please let me check my audio so that I will know whether the everything is set or not. So please, if you are on, talk to me so that I will know that you are on. Talk to me. I want to hear from you. I'm online. Okay, I can hear my voice. I'm happy to be here. If you are on, let me hear from you. I can hear my voice and everything is perfect from my side here. If you are online, please signify. Let me hear from you. I can see some people online. Thank you so much. And this is our first session, first class is DigiCode 2021 that we did in May. This is the live session that we will ever have since that conference. And I'm excited tonight because I'm here to continue with the normal thing we normally do. Okay, I am here and I'm excited to be here. Please, I want to know the people who are online. Talk to me, engage with me. Don't be shy, okay? Don't be shy, don't silent. Talk to me, engage with me. I want you to interact with me. We have a lot to cover tonight, and what I want you to know is this, that after tonight class, you are going to learn how you are going to start your own e-commerce business. Not only that, you are going to learn many things tonight. We have a lot that we want to cover, so I don't want to waste most of our time. And what I want to do, I want to bring up my slide so that we can just commence the class once and for all, because it's getting late. It is 9:10 p.m. here right now. So if you are online, please, I want to hear from you. Please, I want to hear from you. If you are there, please talk to me so that I can hear from you. Let me hear from you. If you are on, let me hear from you. If you are there, please engage with me. I want to hear from you. This is my slide. Like I said, I want to hear from you. Engage with me, please. I want you to engage with me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Drop your comments, drop your emoji, drop your like, drop your love, drop anything that you can drop so that we know you are with me. I don't want to be here alone. I don't want to feel lonely. Okay, it's late already, so engage with me so that we know you are there. I can see people online. Engage with me, okay? Engage with me. Thank you so much. And right now, I want to commence the class. We have a lot that we want to cover. And just like I said earlier on, my name is Mayowa Onabanjo. I'm business savvy and digital business expert. So I'll be telling you more about me as we proceed in the class. And okay, I'll be telling you more about me as we proceed in the class. Thank you so much, everyone. And once again, I want to say a big thank you for joining me tonight. And without you, I won't be here. So it's because you are there, that is why I'm able to be here. So we are going to be diving into what we have for tonight. Please kindly take any form of distractions away. Please, I want you to take every form of distractions away and try and concentrate. Take any form of distractions away and concentrate in this class. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not going to hoard any information concerning what e-commerce is all about. It's something I've been engaging in. If you look at my post today that I shared this evening, you can see where I share some of the few media houses where I've been to speak on e-commerce. I think I share about 7 of them. Okay, so I'm not a newbie when it comes to e-commerce. I've been preaching this since 2015, and my one of the pictures I shared today was, I think it was around 2017 at Eco FM. Okay, but I've started preaching about e-commerce business since 2015, so I have my strength in that area. Just like I also share today again, that it is one of the topic that I can take anytime, any day. I don't have to crack my brain before I will take the topic, and then I will not find it hard to take anybody on the topic, or to teach anybody or mentor anybody around the business entirely. Okay, so I know what it takes. I run it. I have I have tried to converted my printing business, that is my October 12 concept, into an e-commerce, just to let people know that if we in the printing line can convert what we do in the printing section into an e-commerce where people can order online, because it's not an easy thing. You have to be a master of a thinker. Okay, you have to be a very you have to be a person that can calculate before you can bring up the printing business into before you can convert the printing business into an e-commerce, because it has a lot of pros and cons. But nevertheless, I was able to do it. I am among the few in Nigeria that converted printing and publishing or branding or signage into an e-commerce business. So if I can do it, what about those who want to start running fashion business? Okay, what about those who want to start selling maybe wristwatch, maybe foods online, or whatever that you want to sell? If I can convert it, you should be able to do it. And what I want you to even know is this: that is very easy to do. You just need you just need to focus, concentrate, be ready to dive or dare or take action. Let me just put it that way. Okay, so just like I said, take any form of distractions away and get yourself writing material. Okay, get yourself writing material and wait till when it is question and answer time before you ask your question. Because right now I'm concentrating on camera. I'm facing my camera. I'm facing camera with my slide right now. The only way I can engage with you is when I pick up my mobile phone. Okay, if I pick up my mobile phone like this, that is when I'll be able to engage with you. But right now I can't be doing this and at the same time sliding my phone to check the chat. That is why I ask you, please pause your question till when it is time for question and answer. I will have time for that. Okay, I will create time for that, like 10 to 15 minutes to answer questions. Please prepare your question. And one thing I want you to know, why I asked you to get your writing materials beside you, is that sometimes when some of us speak, sometimes we act like prophets. There are times that we speak something that are not in existence to existence. Okay, there are times that we say some things that we ourselves we have to go back and listen to what we said, then start implementing what we share. And one thing I want you to know, that if you want to grow fast, okay, if you want to grow fast, start teaching people. Okay, why I ask you to start teaching people is this: that what you are teaching people, somehow you'll be implementing some of them. Okay, because you will not want to be a fool that is teaching people and you are not taking steps. And that is one of the things that helped me. Okay, if you want to help yourself, find means to incorporate teaching into what you are doing, either online or whatever. Okay, try to combine teaching with it. You will come back and smile. Okay, so like I said, have your get yourself your writing materials, and let's dive into the class right now, because we are going to start the class right now. Okay. What we are going to do is this: that I actually don't I only type inside my word. Okay, I only type inside my word. It's not my PowerPoint. So what I'm going to do is that I will do my best to make sure that let me look at what my is. Wow, this thing is hanging. Please bear with me while it's loading. It's hanging. I don't know why it's hanging. So I try to type inside my word, inside Microsoft Word, and it somehow is hanging. So I think it's done. Let me see. Okay, it's done. So what I'm going to do is that I will start the class right now, and try to follow me. You are going to like the class. You are going to enjoy it. Let me just put it that way. That you are going to enjoy the class. This thing is still hanging. Please, it's still hanging, and I don't want that. I don't know what is happening. I will have used the PowerPoint. Please, this thing is hanging. Kindly, okay. So we are set right now. Let's go. Okay, so what are you going to benefit in this class? What you are going to benefit? Let me see. Let me hear from you if you can see the slide a bit, because I only type, and what I type here is more than what you can even imagine. Okay, so what are you going to benefit in this class? You are going to learn about e-commerce business and how to start or launch it. That is number one thing that you are going to learn in this class. That is what an e-commerce is all about, and how you can start e-commerce too. That is one of the things that you are going to learn in this session. And another thing that you are going to learn is how to launch e-commerce business without having any products, store, or warehouse. That we don't where how you can learn this business without having any store, any product. Some of us might think that I need to get some product, I need to have product before I can start. No, you can start this business without any products. You don't need to have products before you start. I will tell you how you can start it as we proceed. At the same time, you don't need to have store. You don't need to have store also to start the business. That is another second part. You don't need to have store to start the business. That is it. Okay, let me see charts. You don't need to have any store. And also, you will learn how to launch e-commerce business even though you are a newbie on the internet. You will know how to launch the business even though you are a newbie over the internet. Okay, and also you are going to learn how to start generating profit with the business within 24 hours. Yes, some of you will say, oh, all these guys have come again, how can I start generating profit within 24 hours? It's possible. Let's assume you launch your store today, because when it comes to e-commerce, you need a website. Get that right. And I'm going to distinguish the difference between e-commerce and other businesses here right now as we proceed. Okay, I will differentiate all of them. So how can you start generating profit within 24 hours? This is how you can do it. Let's assume you launch your store today, and peradventure you run ads, and someone sees the ad and they like what you are offering, and they make a buying purchase. That's one of the way. One of the ways, maybe when you not launch online, maybe on your social media platform, suddenly someone sees the product, what you are pushing, and they buy the product from you. But one of the fastest way to start generating within 24 hours is to run ads. Okay, when you run ads, I can guarantee you that within 24 hours you start generating profit. It's possible if you run a targeted ads concerning those who will need what you are selling. The one that can even guarantee you most is when you are selling fashions or fashion products. It's very, very possible to start generating within 24 hours. And also, you are going to learn on strategies on how to grow your business and scale through. A lot of people start business, but the problem is that they don't have the strategies on how to scale through. Okay, so in this class, you are going to learn the necessary strategies that you need in place to scale through with this business. And another thing that you are going to be learning is the stumbling blocks on the way that you need to avoid. Okay, there are many stumbling blocks on the way. Like one of them is the ads. If you don't know how to run profitable ads online, like Facebook, Instagram, Google, all the rest, if you don't know how to target your customer, you may target wrong customer. Let's assume the product you are selling is meant for your local country, and peradventure, because you don't know how to run a profitable ad, you don't know how to run a strategic ad, you just suddenly run ad, and the ad go viral. Confirm, it's go viral, but it go beyond the domain that you can cover. Okay, let's assume you are in Nigeria, you are running ad to Ghana. Okay, that is an error. So there are many stumbling blocks to avoid, like that the issue of delivery. Okay, because you need people that can assist you with the delivery. There are times that you might not be able to cover some places, so you might need people to assist you with your delivery, most especially if the product you are selling maybe is all over the country, and maybe you don't even have enough of delivery capacity to handle it. Outsourcing some of them, there are things that you need to try and sort out if you want to outsource your delivery. Okay, because if you give, let me just say that some of the headache that we have in this industry is through delivery. Okay, some people that you would think they will take that will promise to go and deliver your products for you, they might end up delay the product 2 days, 3 days before they will do it, whereas they are telling you they will go and do it right away. So there are many things that you need to put into attention when you are considering, but major thing when it comes to e-commerce, most of the stumbling block comes from the delivery. And another one that I can say is, if you are maybe you are selling a product, and the where you buy the product from, the lead time, maybe the time they need to deliver the products to you is not friendly. That may be a problem too. Again, let's assume the lead time is 10 days before they can deliver to you, and then you need company meanwhile your customer wants you to deliver products within 2 days. These are stumbling blocks that you just need to avoid. Okay, and also how to sell online without pay adverts. Yeah, there's a way you can sell online without any pay adverts. One of them is maybe using a platform like a virtual conference like DigiCode or class like this to market yourself online. Okay, so there are many ways you can sell online without having to pay for adverts online. Like you can record a podcast, do a jingle concerning your store and slot it in. Okay, wherever that podcast goes, your jingle that you included in the podcast episode will go viral with the podcast episode. Another one is maybe you have a blog. Okay, that is one thing I used to tell people, that when you are creating your e-commerce website, try to include blog with it, so that you use the blog to have a link back to your website. Okay, so that you can use the blog to have a link back to your website. So that is just it. So those are the way that you can even sell online without paying for any paid ad. So there are a lot of things that you are going to learn tonight. So I want to check my feed so that I will check. Okay, so once again I want you to take away every form of distractions. Okay, take away every form of distraction and get your questions ready. Okay, get your questions ready. Try to write something down as we are proceeding. Don't just listen. Try to write one or two things down. Okay, sometimes when we are live like this, there are things that we say, okay, that look more like a prophecy. Okay, so try and get yourself a writing material so that you can put one or two things down. Then drop your comments. I want to see your comments, and as I'm checking right now, I didn't see your comments, and I can see some of you online. Okay, don't just come online without communicating with me. Engage with me. Let me know that you are online. Drop your comment, drop your line, drop your emoji. Engage with me. Okay, engage with me, because we are about to dive into the class right now. Okay, now who are this class meant for? This class is meant for the newbie. Okay, newbie. If you are a newbie in the business and you are contemplating on what you can do, okay, you are contemplating on what you can do online, what business can you do online, my advice, go into e-commerce. It is what you buy that you are going to sell. Okay, what you buy is what you are going to sell in market. Let's assume you buy a product at maybe 10,000 naira. Okay, so you now use your you check the market price, and then you now look at how much can you add that will make your own profit. Okay, so it's what you buy that you add. It's not something that you have to stress yourself. Just know what people need, then start selling them. That is it. Look at the people's need. Look at what people need, which you can discover maybe through conversation with people, through people's complaint, through what you need, that you know that is scarce in the market. Okay, so you just do your research. What are those things that people need? Then start buying it and selling it online. But one thing, okay, when we get there, I'll try and explain why e-commerce business is different from other businesses online. Okay, we have marketplace, we have drop shipping, we have a lot of them. Okay, why is e-commerce different from them? I will explain it, so that next time you see an e-commerce business, you know it from marketplace. You know it's different from listing sites or classified ad. You know the difference between e-commerce and all this social media selling, and e-commerce with the drop shipping, all of them. Okay, so when we get there, you will know. So like I said, who are this class meant for? This class is meant for newbie, those who are contemplating or looking for what they can start doing online. Okay, this one, just know where they are selling the product. To the phone that you want to focus on, know where you can get the phone from when there's demand. Okay, when there is demand, then buy it, supply it, collect your money online. That is just e-commerce. Then those who are doing part-time, and they are looking for those who are looking for part-time job, or career seekers. Okay, those who want to extend their career beyond where they were. So this class is meant for you. And those who are looking for additional source of income, maybe they want to add to their additional source of income, this class is meant for you. If you are an investor, maybe you are looking for where to invest your money, this is a class that is meant for you. or maybe you are still undecided. Okay, you are still undecided whether you want to do business or not. I can tell you that this is a business that you can venture into and you will never regret, because it is what you buy that you are going to sell. So let's get started. But before we get started, let me tell you who am I and why you should listen to me. My name is Mayowa Onabanjo. I'm a business savvy and digital business expert. I help business owners to launch their businesses and gain visibility and start generating profits in less than 30 days. Yeah, I will help you to launch your business, and your business will start generating profits within less than 30 days. Yeah, if you think it is not possible, then reach out to me and you know that it's possible. If you think it is not possible, reach out to me and you know that it is possible. I am a business savvy. I'm a digital business expert. I have my knowledge around this area. If you want to know more about me, go and search online Mayowa Onabanjo. I share some of my posts this morning and this afternoon about like 8 or more than 7 pictures of media houses where I have been to speak on e-commerce. So if you want to know more about me, just try and check those posts. Okay, you get to know more about me. So now let's get started. Let's get started. What is an e-commerce business? What is an e-commerce business? Well, e-commerce business is very simple. It's simple to define. I don't want to go into big definition. Okay, I don't want to go into the big definition. E-commerce business is just activities of buying and selling online. That is how Wikipedia call it. It is an activities of buying and selling online. Buying and selling online. That is what it's all about. Activities of buying and selling online. Please pardon with me, I'm coming. Okay, sorry. So just like I said, e-commerce business is the activities of buying and selling online. Okay, so if you have ever buy anything online or you have ever sell anything online, maybe you have bought airtime online, you have done one or two transactions online, you have engaged in e-commerce business. Okay, you have engaged in e-commerce business. And so why e-commerce business? Why not any other business? Well, e-commerce business is not capital intensive to start. You know, I said it earlier on that you can start e-commerce business without having a product. That is a good part of it, but you need a website. But if I were you, I won't ask anyone to build a website for me. If you still have the strength, don't get me wrong. I won't ask anybody to build a website for me. I would rather go and learn how to build website. Then I will build website for my e-commerce myself. The reason is this, that if you ask anyone to build it for you, if there's anything that you need to do, you might need to contact that person. If that person is busy, you have to wait. But if you go and learn this thing for the purpose of your e-commerce business, just imagine how far you will go. Okay, so e-commerce business is not capital intensive. What matters most is know where you can source those products when there's order. Okay, know where you can source those products when you have order. That's just it. The second one is you can start without products. You can start without products. You don't need to have products before you start it. If phone that you want to sell, you can go to different phone stores, collect their price list, then ask for their permission, download their pictures, their product, go and put it on your web store. When you have order, you go to the store, ask, you buy it, and then you go. Okay, Delvia, thank you so much. I am online. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Who is online too? Thank you. Okay, so that is it. You don't need to have a product before you start, but you need a website, because that is what makes it different from social media. Social media selling, we are getting there, but it's when you are selling on your social media platform. Okay, you are only selling on social media, but you don't have a website. So here you will need a website. Okay, you will need a website. And another point that is here, that this business is lucrative. We have many top leaders who are doing it, so it's very lucrative. Another part, good example why you should consider e-commerce is that you can penetrate you can penetrate globally. It's possible that you are selling something in your country and order will come from other country just because it needs it. So you can penetrate international market with your e-commerce business. It's possible. You don't have to scare. Oh, how will I go and deliver product to US? It's very, very easy. Look for a company that can deliver to US. Charge the delivery fee. But it will cost. It's not your business. Don't think like that. I want you to think like a businessman or woman right now that can take risks. Okay. So another thing is, it is easy to manage and run. You can run it from anywhere all over the world. Sometimes I run my my own e-commerce from my living room. Sometimes at office. Anytime that I want to have access to change one or two things, I do it. And when there's others too, there are times that I don't need to go to office, okay, to do the job. That is just printing. What I need is I will just, from where I am, I know where I can get the material already. I have their contact. I'll just call those who want to supply the material for me. I'll ask the guy that I want to print it to go and collect the material based on the fact that they know me. Okay, when the guy that I want to print it collect the material and start the printing, if there's anything, if I need to get any other, if there's need for any other person to also involve, I will contact that person that, okay, immediately so person finish the printing, you go and pick it up and do your own. And before you know, once the job is done, is finished, I'll just call my delivery guy, go and pick so please go and deliver it, and I remit their money to their bosses wherever I am. Can you just see the simple process? If you understand this simple process that I just outline, please drop it that I understand the simple process. It's very easy. You don't need to stress yourself. If you have a trusted client or vendor, you can be in America, we just call the person wherever that person may be. Which especially we on WhatsApp, we are on WhatsApp, on WhatsApp is taking over. A lot of people are coming on WhatsApp right now. Okay, if you are thinking calling maybe too expensive for me, you can use WhatsApp to reach out to this person. Call the person wherever you are. I got order. Take your money. A delivery guy is coming to you, or look for a delivery guy person for me and do the delivery for me. There's a many way you can do it. You can ask the person to send it. Okay, so it's easy to run and manage and the rest. So let's proceed. So if you understand the little our procedure that I highlighted, please, I want you to drop it. I understand the little process. Okay, I want you to highlight it. I want you to drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you. I told you already. I want you to engage with me, communicate with me, so that I will know you are with me. Okay. So now I would I said it earlier on that I'm going to, when we get to the place, that I'm going to differentiate between e-commerce and other businesses. Okay, now I want to differentiate what an e-commerce is and what it is not, because some of us we try to mix all of them together thinking they are the same, but they are not the same. Peradventure you must have seen what an aggregator website is all about. If you have not, all these things that I listed here, go and check them online so that you know their meaning, and you can even search their example of each of them in your country. Okay, but what is an aggregator? Aggregator website, they don't sell. Okay, they don't sell on that website, but they are more like e-commerce. Okay, they are more like e-commerce. But what aggregator does is that it compare prices from different platforms. I will explain. Wait for me. I will explain for you. You know what happens is the aggregator. This is what they do. Let's assume I have a store. You have a store. Like 10 of us, we have stores where we sell where we sell the same product. Okay. An aggregator, what they do is that they will just go and pick. Let's assume I'm selling phone with other products too. They will pick the amount that I'm selling my phone on my site and put it on their website. Okay. Do the same thing to the other people, so that you want to buy, rather than going to one store and you feel the price is high, you go to another and you feel the price is high. You don't need to do that. You just go to the aggregator website, compare those prices, because there is a link back from that website, from those aggregator website, that can take you back to the website where you want to buy the products. I hope you are with me. Okay, that is what aggregator does. Okay, they are price comparing website. They are not selling, but they will link you back. Immediately you see a product that you like, they will link you back to the website that is offering the products. How did they generate their money? They generate their money through affiliating marketing. One, they generate their money by when some companies who are selling those products decided to come and run adverts that I want to be on the first template When anyone search any phone, I want my phone to come out on top. That is another way aggregators generate their money. Then we have drop shipping. What drop shipping does is that let's assume I'm the manufacturer and you are buying from me, and you are selling what you are buying from me to customer. Okay, so in what I like explaining. I like explanation that you will not get you that you will be able to familiar with. Drop shipping, what they do is this: that if I'm buying from a company, let's assume you order from my company, you buy a product from my website. Actually, I'm not the owner of that product. I only copy the product from somewhere and put it on my store. So when you buy the product, okay, I'm not going to warehouse it. The product is not coming to me. It's coming to you direct from the manufacturing company that is selling it. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to instruct the manufacturer company to remove all its contact details, so that the customer will not go to them directly. They will still be able to come back to me anytime they want to buy. Okay, that is what some of the products that we are seeing in some of these companies, in some of the marketplaces in Nigeria are doing. Most especially if they tell you from global, they are buying from drop shippers overseas, and they will instruct them to remove all their catalog, all their details that can make any customer to come back to them, and they will do it. Drop shipping. They have their own platform where they market to. Okay, so drop shippers. Once you see drop shippers, if you want to start, if you type drop shipping, how to start drop shipping business, you will see some of the platform that you can use to meet drop shippers that can supply you what you want to do. This one, you are not warehousing. You don't need to warehouse the product. You don't need to even have access to the product. Just for you to know the company that is selling the product. When you have an order, you reach out to them. It's possible that you must have collected money from the client that want to buy from you. You use the money, part of the money or the money, to buy from the drop shipping. Instruct the drop shipper to remove all his content. Then it is the drop shipper duty that it is from that manufacturer or drop shipper, direct from his warehouse or from his manufacturing company. The product will go direct to the buyer that is buying from you. You are not taking any burden of taking warehouse of the product or any delivery. Then the marketplace, I don't want to mention some platform. Marketplace, online platform that allow third party to sell on their platform. There are some platform in Nigeria. Let me mention. I think I will need to mention them, like Jumia and Konga. They are not e-commerce. They are marketplace. The reason why they are marketplace is that because they allow third party to sell on their platform. 1, 2, they are the one that took over the delivery process. That is the second. And the third one, they are the one that receive payment on behalf of the seller. Well, that is the third one. And the fourth one is that they are the one that now remit payment to the seller's purse when there's no issue. Okay, first of all, they withhold your money for certain days. If there's no issue, they now release the money to you as a seller. Okay, they are marketplace. They are not e-commerce. E-commerce is a website that is dedicatedly built without any third party to sell on that platform. That does not mean that if your friend is asking you, I want to sell on your platform, and you look at the product that is good, that you cannot sell. But one thing that they don't have grace to create their account on their own. Because if you go to the Jumia Konga, you can create accounts without having to contact any Jumia anybody. You can create account. But when it comes to e-commerce, you have to liaise with the owner of the e-commerce website that you want to list your product on their website. And if they are now okay and satisfied with their product, they can accept it. Then we have a listing or classify ads, the likes of GG, OLX, eBay. They are classified ads. They brings two merchants, that is the buyer and the sellers, together on their platform. Okay, on their platform. Then we have social media selling. That is when you are using the likes of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, WeChat, any of them to sell your product. All these are different from e-commerce business. If you understand my explanation, please, I want to hear from you. I'm also here right now. If you understand this little explanation, let me hear from you. I'm here. Okay. Thank you, my brother. Nabueve Okondo. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us so far. if you are on and you understand this my simple explanation around concerning the differences between the e-commerce and other businesses, let me hear from you. Drop your comment. I understand you. Who is taking the lead? Who is taking the lead? I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I want you to engage with me. Who is taking the lead? So now we are going into how to start, but before we commence, I want to hear from you. If you understand my little explanation, then talk to me. Let me hear from you. Okay. Who's on? I'm waiting. If you understand the little explanation that I just gave, the differences between e-commerce and other business, let me hear from you. If you understand me, so that we can move to how to start. We are going into the business of the day right now. How to start e-commerce. Okay, this is the business of the day. This is where we need. Okay, I joined late, but it is interesting. Thank you, Dovia. Yeah, actually, well, you can still go back and for the recap. I'm going to leave the session. Like I told you earlier on that I told you guys on either today or 2 days or yesterday that I'm going to set the session after the class. Please don't worry, the class is here, but that does not mean that you should not wait till the ending of the class. The class is available. I'm not going to put it down. I'm going to leave it for free, but I'm not guaranteed that next week class is going to be here for free, because we are going to be looking at how to make money printing t-shirts, caps, mugs, flash, any other gifting item. Okay, so that's what we are going to be looking at next week. It's my business, but I don't have issue teaching you. If that is what is going to make you to succeed, I have no problem in that. It's part of the thing I'm called to do. So I am here to dispense information that is capable of transforming lives, capable of transforming families, capable of transforming careers, capable of transforming businesses, and capable of transforming the world at large. That is what I am here to do. I'm here to share information that is that are vital, that are meant to profit you, that are meant to benefit you in one way or the other. So if you are with me, I still want you to talk. So let's go. How to start? I know some of you will not want to talk. How to start? Very easy to start. If you want to start, it's very, very easy. The first thing is get your goal setting ready. Please, this is very crucial, and this is very, very crucial, and it's one of the first aspects that I take anyone to. If you want to work with me, you want me to mentor you in business and that, this is the first processing that will take you through. You must set your goal. What did you want to achieve? What is the problem that you want to solve? This is where you are going to highlight the kind of market strategies that you are going to be using, the kind of products that you want to offer, the kind the market niche that you want to cover, your delivery mode, your mode of a lot of things are going to cover in your goal setting. So set up your goal, and if possible, write business plan. I don't want you to stop on the way. That is why I don't want to burden you with the two at once. But if possible, write business plan. The work of business plan is to guide you. It's more like a compass. Okay, it's more like a compass. If possible, get yourself a business plan. But if you cannot do that, write your goal. Okay, write your goal setting. So the next one is offering, the product offering. Okay, what product do you want to offer? That is the next question that you will need to attend to pay attention to. What product that you want to offer? What kind of products? We have a lot of things out there that you can sell, but which one that you want to sell? Okay, if you don't